Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to take a look at all the items I was able to source from Goodwill. Okay, as I just mentioned, I spent the day yesterday going to a few Goodwills in my area, and I'd like to show you a few of the things that I was able to pick up. So the first item that I was able to pick up, I gotta grab it over here, is a Food Saver food sealer. As you can see the price tag on there, I paid $3.99 for it. I've sold a bunch of these over the years. Typically they'll get between $25 and $30 a piece on eBay, sometimes more if you have rolls of the film or anything like that. This one did not. This one just had the power cord, the unit, plugged it in, made sure it worked. They're pretty easy to test. All you need to do is flip the lever on the side so you can open it and then go ahead and put it down to the operate position, and you can tell within about 30 seconds or so if it works. I've got a couple of the food sealer film sleeves. I'll try one of those and make sure it works before I post it online, but like I said, it should bring somewhere between $25 $30. The next item was this Beats pill character. If you can find these, I would say grab them every single time. I paid, I believe, $6 for this one. This one had the box. It was all inside of there and everything, just like it would be. There are a few dents in the foam in there, but these things are becoming collectible as they get harder to find new. New ones are selling for between $40 and $70 on eBay right now. Probably gonna list this one for somewhere around $40 to $45. Wait it out and see if I can get that for it. I should be able to. The next item I got is one that I recommend always taking a look at. That is some HP O2 XL expired ink. Expired ink actually sells fairly well on eBay. Just make sure you put the expiration date and the title on it. These usually go for around $17 new, not expired. You probably get about $10 for this, but I only paid a quarter for it. So with that, I figured it was worth the risk, and especially being the XL one that usually has more ink capacity in it. So figure it's worth a shot. For a quarter, I've spent a quarter on dumber things. The next item was a iHome iPod dock speaker. This one's got the brown faux wood finish. As you can tell, hopefully it looks beautiful on the camera as it does in real life here. Whenever I buy these, I try to make sure that they have the power packs, all the cables, the antennas, accessories. This one did not have the extra dock snap-ins, but it did have your typical iPod one, so I went ahead and got it anyway. It was $2.99, so again, I figured it was worth the shot. The comps on eBay were going for between $20 and $40. I'll probably list this one somewhere in the high 20s, low 30s, and just to feel it out, see what it does. I don't have the antenna and all that in the video here just to make it easier to show you, but again, whenever you buy electronics, try to find all the accessories with it. It'll make it that much easier to sell, and it'll mitigate any possible returns. Having said that, I didn't do that on this next one. It's a Panasonic portable DVD player. With this and the next item or two on here, actually give a quick shout out to the Bearded Picker. He mentions these in his videos all the time. I used to skip over these things, but this is a Panasonic. It's got the extreme anti-skip on it, made in Japan. Always make sure they have the battery covers on it. A lot of them do not, and then you're going to want to go ahead and open it. I've got batteries in there, but make sure that if there are batteries, take them out. Make sure there's no corrosion around the terminals. You can easily clean that with some electronic contact cleaner and a toothbrush, or even 91% alcohol if you have it. But make sure those terminals are clean. And also photo inside there when you list it on eBay. It'll help sell it that much faster. This particular model here, it's going for between $20 and $30. This one's got a few scuffs and scratches, so I'll probably list this somewhere in the low 20s. But again, bought it for 99 cents. It cost a couple dollars to ship. A little bit of bubble wrap around it, be good to go. And it's a quick flip. Anybody can turn 99 cents into $15. You might as well do it. Two more items that the Bearded Picker has suggested over the years that I jumped on when I saw it. And obviously for me, this would not be something I would use. Clairol hot rollers. You got to be careful. Make sure you look at the comps. Some of them sell really well. Some of them don't sell at all. The things you want to make sure is that all the rollers are there, which in this one here, I'll try to tip it, you can kind of see that they were. Paid $2.99 for it, came with some clips as well, which is always nice. It helps it sell a little bit faster. I have yet to test this one, but most of these are usually okay. I haven't had one that didn't work yet, but I'm not going to roll the dice. I will test it before I list it. But he's mentioned this, and I've sold a few of them since, and thank you for mentioning it. You can make good money on these. This particular one here has comps on eBay currently of between 30 and 40 bucks. So again, for $3, it'll cost a little bit more to ship because of the size, the weight, and I'll have to make sure I really protect it with bubble wrap and paper packaging so that, you know, it'll pass a drop test. But it's a really good buy for $2.99. You know, if you can find them for $2.99, definitely check them out because there's a lot of money to be made in these. The next item is the last one of this set that I've gotten from the Bearded Picker's advice. Sony portable DVD players. I would not have guessed in a million years there would have been a market for these, but through his videos and a couple others, and I can't remember their names unfortunately, these things sell really well. Parents like them for their kids. They have old Disney DVDs lying around, cartoons, you name it. Keeps the kids entertained, whether you're in a car or at a hotel or whatever. Again, I got this one with all the accessories. It had the power cord, the car cord, the audio video cables, the remote even, which I was shocked. And I bought this for $4.99. Currently, they're selling for between $35 and $60. I'll probably list this one somewhere in the mid-50 range and see how it does and then adjust it accordingly. But portable DVD players, especially Sony, and actually most products Sony labeled. DVD players maybe not so much, but some of the older Sony stuff, if it's 15, 20 years old or older, not when I said DVD players, I mean regular DVD players like stereo size, not the portable. Portables are good, but a lot of Sony stuff, Walkmans, headphones, weather radios, all that kind of stuff seems to sell pretty well. So make sure you check the comps when you're in the stores looking at this stuff, because you never know what you might find. Final item, second to last item that I got. It's kind of an interesting one. It's a Campbell's Soup cookie jar or storage jar. These were from the late 90s. They seem to be going for between $40 and $60 right now on eBay. This one looks like it's in really good condition. I don't know if you can see in the camera here. I'll try to hold this up. There is some dirt and other things on top of it, but I tried cleaning it a little bit in the store and it all came off, so I'm hoping that it will. These are definitely not cracks. I checked all that out before I bought it. But like I said, at the price these are selling for, picking this up for $1.99 kind of seemed like a no-brainer. I don't typically like shipping stuff like this. I know there's a lot of people that do it all the time, but whenever you have something like this that can break, you really need to make sure you package the living crap out of it, really, to make sure that even if you drop the package, it's not going to break. Because the last thing you want to get is a customer that's got something broken. Not only will you have to refund it, but you'll probably get negative feedback as well. So make sure you package these really well. The other thing that I learned for the first time at Goodwill is to open these things up in the store and actually look inside. This one had a hidden treasure in it. Pepperidge Farm Goldfish crackers. And normally these would not be a treasure, but as you can tell by the packaging here, these are not recent. These expired actually in February of 2000. So it's kind of disgusting. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably throw them away. Might even try to see if I get one of my friends to eat them without looking at the expiration date. Who knows? So just a little added treasure in there for you. And the final one, the big score of the week, was these Sugar Creek Amish mystery books. Happened to walk into a Goodwill, was scanning some books for Amazon actually, and came across this entire set of 30 books. I know from watching other videos on YouTube that sets of books sell extremely well on Amazon and eBay. There were no comps on Amazon. They did have the individual books, but you'd have to sell them one at a time. The comps for the entire 30 book set are going for between $225 and $320, depending on condition. I was lucky enough to where the condition on all of these is pretty well excellent. This one here has a little bit of a bend in the upper corner, if you can see that on the camera there. So I might knock a little bit off for that, or I might not. There's no current sales on these right now, so I'm probably gonna list these for between $260 to $280. Probably throw about 15 or 20 bucks on shipping on there. Normally I would ship books media mail, but for something like this, I'd like to ship it FedEx. A little more insurance. I think they do a little bit better of a job, and it's worth the extra few dollars to get it to the customer without any issues. So that was my haul yesterday at Goodwill. Went to 3 or 4 stores and got a few $100s worth of stuff, and I believe the total I spent was about $55 total. So I'm probably looking at, after shipping and everything, 3 to 4 time return on my money, if not more actually. Now that I think about that, I'll probably be looking to quadruple my money or more. So again, don't be afraid to go to your Goodwill. I know some of them aren't that clean, at least in the Chicago area here, but it's usually worth it, and you never know what you're going to find. So thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, please go ahead and click the thumbs up, and also subscribe down below. If you'd like to be notified of any future videos, please ring the bell. Thanks again for watching.